Hello, good day. My name is Chris Njoku. Today we'll be looking at our closing stock table in order to complete our inventory automating system on MS Excel. Previously, we have talked about a lot, so let me just use a few minutes to give us a recap. In case you are watching this video for the very first time, you need to see the previous three videos that brought us to this level. We have talked about creating a table, formatting it. We have also talked about populating a table with product number, product description, unit price, opening stock. We have also talked about how to calculate values. We have also talked about validating a product in different columns. We have talked about a lot, and then we have also done something in practical. So try and watch the previous three videos, and then you have a very strong understanding of what we are about to do. So here we are, closing stock. This is the very last stage of the inventory management. I decided to make four videos for it so that those that are going to follow slowly can have good understanding. So if you have understanding of the first video, the second video, the third video, this very last video is just to complete the process. So we'll now see what we have done. So for us to tidy up the closing stock table, we have to look at four columns that are empty here. So this is the stock in column, the stock out column, the closing stock column, and then the value. So starting from there, stock in column. In order for us to calculate our stock in the closing stock table, we're going to use the sum if function in a cell. So we say equals sum if. Now select it. Look at this, showing us range, criteria, and sum range. So what is our range in this case? Our range is that column that you and I are going to be applying a criteria to. And that column is the product number column in the stock in table. Remember, we're dealing with stocking. So we are going to bring in the product number column in the stock in table. So we scroll over. Yes, this is our stocking table, and then this is our product number column. So this is our product number column, and then we'll bring in a comma sign. So the next is our criteria. What is the criteria in this case? The product number in our closing stock table is our criteria in this case, because everything we're doing here now, we're trying to automate the inventory table. And here in the closing stock table, we have to ensure that the product number is actually captured. So that is our criteria. So we scroll over to our closing stock table, and then we bring in open the product number. So just a tap on this, we have registered the product number in the closing stock table. Remember, if you actually copied your opening stock first four columns, that is the product number, the product description, the unit price, and opening stock, if you actually copied this column and you paste them in this closing stock as a link, you will not have any challenge. You will not have any challenge. Everything will be automated. If you are not able to paste it as a link, you might run into challenge. So if you're having such challenge, you see the second video in the series, you probably will have a good idea of it by the time you are done watching the video. You see everything I did there to paste as link. So moving forward, we have captured the product number in the closing stock. So we'll bring in a comma sign. So the last on the list is a sum range. Where are you summing from? We are actually dealing with the stock in column. So our sum range should be the stock values in the stock in table. So we scroll. So this is our stock in table, and then this is our stock value. So we bring in our stock in values, and then close the bracket and press our enter key. Now look at what has happened here. You can see the stock in column in the closing stock. It has automated itself. It has gone to the opening stock table, the stock in table, rather, it has gone to the stock in table and took record of every stocking that was done there. You can see product 3, product 4, product 5, product 6. These are the products that are registered in the stock in table. So let me just select them, highlight them so that you see. You can see product 3, 4, 5, 6 are the products that are registered in the stocking. Let's just take a moment and scroll over to see if we're actually correct. So this is the stocking table. You can see product 3, product 4, product 5, product 6. Now let's try to add another product in the stocking and see what will happen. So we'll give it same day. Let's give it a different day. Rather, let's give it 22/04. 2023. I'll press our tab. You can see what happened immediately because we have automated the system. It just shows that we have to fill this other place. So for product number, let's select product 7 or even 8. Let's jump 7 and go to 8. Product 8. And then this is product 8. Check our opening stock table. Say product 8 is CTYKITC pairing nice. So this is it. And then this is the value. This is the unit price, and then let's give it a stocking value of 29. And then we'll press the enter key. You can see it has done this. So let's go to our closing stock table to see if product 8 has automatically been registered there. So join me to this closing stock table. So let's look at our product, product 7, product 8. So scroll with me. You can see product 8 to 29 has been registered there as stock in value. So that is just what you need to do for the stock in column. Now we'll do something similar to this, same thing to the stock out. The only difference here is that we're not dealing with the stock out table. So we say equals sum if. Okay, and then our range, we've talked about range. The range is the column that we're applying the criteria to. In this case, we're looking at that column in the stock out table, and that top column is the product number column in the stock out table. So scroll, this is our stock out table, and then this is the product number, comma. So next there is our criteria. What is our criteria in this case? The product number in the closing stock table. So we have done that before. So we scroll. This is the product number in the closing stock table, comma. So the last we're dealing on is the stock value. The stock value in the stock out table. So this is the stock out table. This is the value, and then close our brackets. So this is what it has given us. This is the stock out. So far, only two products are registered, product 4 and product 7. So Yeah, product 7, product 4, this is it, and then product 7. So this is it. So let's go and check our stock out table to be sure that only product 4 and 7 are registered there. So this is it, product 7 and product 4. These are the only two products that are registered there. Now let's try to bring in another product. Tab key. Let's add product 1. Mhm. Then let's give it 26. So this is the value. So the column is not wide enough, so this is it. Then let's see, add another product. Let's probably add products. Let's give it another date, 27th. So let's give it product 2. Let's give it a stock value of 11. Let's see. So let's go and check if product 1 and 2 have been added to the stock out column. So this is the stock out volume column, product 1, 26. So let's see. Maybe there's a little mistake there. Let's go back to what we're doing to see if there's a mistake in adding product 2. So this is product 2, and what we added was 11. So why is it not registered there? Because product 11. Oh, you can see the formula wiped out here. So let me see if I drag it to column. Good, fantastic. The formula wiped out there because of what I was doing. So now that I autofill it, it came into it, and then wow, it, you can see 26, 11. So you can see, so product 1, 26, product 2, 11. So that's just how it is. Can we just try and add another value to see what will happen? Let's go and add products to the stock out. Add a product to the stock out. Let's go 2804 and total. Let's choose product 3. See, let's give it 17. So let's go and check if product 3 is now part of the closing stock. Fantastic, you can see product 3 is now part of it, and then the value is 17 like we did. Now we move forward, we go to the closing stock, say equals. By right and by calculation, you should know that your closing stock should be your opening stock plus your stock in minus your stock out. That is just how it should be. If you relate it to your own business or whatever you're doing, what you have on ground plus what you brought in minus what you sold out is what should be your closing stock. So our opening stock here is this. So click on it plus stock in minus stock out. Enter key. Fantastic. So you can see opening stock is 30, stock in is 0. So 30 plus 0 is 30. Then stock out is 26. So 30 minus 26, you have 4. For the next one, 15 plus 0 is 15 minus 11. You see this 64 plus 63 rather plus 24 gives us what? 63 plus 24 will give us 87 minus 17. So you have 70. So this is just how it is. You can see that your inventory has fully been automated. Now, let's go down and see this. 74 plus 0 minus 0 gives 74. 55 plus 0 minus 0 should give you 55. So your inventory is almost fully automated. Only thing remaining now is the value. So what's your value here now? Your value is your unit price multiplied by your closing stock. So equals is your unit price multiplied by your closing stock. Enter. So this is the value of everything that's remaining. So your inventory is fully automated now. You can even play around. You can start from something else. Let's look at how clean the automation is. Now, let's use this as an example. We have this, or look at your opening stock and your closing stock side by side. So let's try to tweak this a little bit and see what will happen. So your opening stock for product 1 is 30. So you can change it to 50. Press your enter key. You can see immediately change to 50 here in your closing stock. Let's look at the next is 15. You can see 15. Let's change it to 45. Press your enter key. See change to 45, and that 45 has actually affected the closing stock because look at closing stock. The closing stock has changed because 45 plus 0 is 45 minus 11 will give you 34. Look at this, 50 plus 0 is 50 minus 26 will give you 24. So your inventory is fully automated. So we're yet going to look at other areas of inventory management basis for stock. We can look at look at other areas of inventory management. The best you can do is to follow Chris Njoku in a series of lectures, and then you'll be getting value